Welcome back, everybody. So much goes into choosing the perfect name for your little baby. Expectant parents Kristen Smith and her husband Josiah are here, and they are joined by Carrie and Will Kessler, who renamed their baby at 3 months old.
Nice to have you here. Also joining us is Pamela Redmond-Satrin, who is the co-founder of Nameberry.com. It's the go-to site for baby names. So welcome. It's nice to have you here with us.
Welcome, everybody. So Kristen and Josiah, you guys are about to have baby number 2, literally any second now.
Yeah, I hope you guys are ready.
Yeah.
I really want it to happen in dramatic fashion.
Like I said, it'd be the best DIY we ever did on the show.
That's what I'm saying.
So I mean, God bless us with a baby today. But you are really adamant about not telling anyone the baby's name.
Yeah, well, okay. We've been on TV for every milestone in our life, first of all. There's not a lot secret in our family because, you know, I mean, the baby's gender, the pregnancy announcement, our wedding, engagement, what we ate for breakfast, everything has been, which is awesome because we've always been in like a family, you know, environment. It's such a blessing. But there's not a lot between us, and I wanted to shout the name from the rooftops because I shout everything else from the rooftops. And my husband's like, oh, no, pump the brakes. We're not going to do that. And I was like, what? But now I kind of like it.
Yeah, this was the area for us where I was like, when people were coming to me in public and asking how your dog's stomach is, it's like, okay, everybody knows everything about everything. So we need something that's special for us. That's just between us. And plus it was like a no judgment zone. Like if we put it out there, then a bunch of people get to say what they think about it. But this was something that was especially for us, and it was special to us.
Even if they don't say something, their body language and nonverbals, they're like,
so true.
Oh, or,
So true.
So
everybody has a you know.
What guided you to the name that you did choose that you're not revealing?
Oh, well, good question. Well, first of all, we had Kingston is our first son's name. You guys know
Great
Kingston.
name, by the way.
But that's a lot to
There
measure
he
up
is.
to. Thank you.
We could have went with Queenston if it was a girl.
That could work as well. Yeah.
Kingston is such a strong, solid name. It's unique, and it's very special to us because my family's from Kingston, Jamaica, and then King Josiah is a name from the Bible. I mean, his name's not King Josiah, but
I am the king now.
his name is Josiah, and King Josiah is in the Bible, and so Kingston Josiah. Josiah is his middle name. I don't know if you followed that, but basically it was very sentimental to us. So this second name, we needed it to be special to us as well, but we ran into a few problems.
Yeah, basically every single name that she said, I absolutely hate it.
Oh no,
Everything that I said, she hated it.
Hate it, the worst.
And we came up with this name, and we both loved it. And we knew that because it was the first one that we agreed on, that this was the one we need to go with because it's awesome.
It's awesome.
Well, can you give us a hint?
It's a boy's name.
Okay. Well, that's
gender neutral.
It starts with the, can we say that?
It starts with the letter
P.
P.
Okay. Yeah. But I respect that, by the way. I totally have a
that's
tremendous amount of
true.
respect of not snooping around and trying to figure out, like, well, what is it?
You're exactly right. And you know what? Listen, if in fact the baby comes and you name the baby whatever it is, the special P name, and then after a few months you've decided, you know what, I don't like the special P name anymore, and you want to change it, you can do that because that's exactly what our guests Carrie and Will did. What is it, 3.5 months after the baby was born, you changed the baby's name?
Yes, we named our baby Ottilie. Which is
beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful if you're British. But if you say but if you say it in American, which we proudly are, Ottilie just doesn't sound as it just sounds a little weird.
We didn't get our feedback from our friends. We wanted to keep it like, you know, there's things that you
the big reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was part of the problem because we didn't recognize the
How beautiful she is.
Yeah. Cute. Right. So we got home from the hospital, and as soon as we started telling people her name, it was always the same, like, wait, what is it again? Can you repeat it? Can you spell it? Is that a family name? And we're like, what is a family name now? But there was no reason that we chose it other than we really liked it. And it just became very stressful introducing her.
So we made a boo-boo.
Yeah, well, I went to the pediatrician for probably her 3-month appointment. And when the nurses came out and they were like, Otil, and I'm like, nope. They were like, T? I said, no. I'm like, we've been here like 5 times already. Yeah, and so I was like sweating, and so then the same day.
I was having problems. Like anytime I go to the park, I work nights, so I have the kids during the day. So I introduced the baby a lot, and the reaction was always sort of like,
Nice.
Don't you?
And I'm like, yeah. I was already trying to like having trouble owning it.
we decided we were just going to be those people that like own it. We were like, we're just going to own this, but then we just realized we're not those people.
You renamed her. What did you finally rename her?
Margot.
Yeah.
So now
beautiful.
it's Margot May. Yeah. Or sometimes we call her Margottily.
Now that I like. That's you're funny. You got a good sense of humor.
Thank you. Yeah. We call her Margot, and then we have an older daughter named Hadley who has changed her name to Clara.
True.
Sometimes she introduces herself as different names now.
Well, she
'cause
figured if my
feels like
sister
that's-
can, why
yeah,
can't
that's
I?
something that we do.
Well, how did you tell everybody then? Well,
We actually sent out we asked about 500
Yeah, we opened
people
it up this time.
to kind of what
got
should we
some
name her.
feedback.
Oh, how
yeah.
nice.
you had
Okay.
a
We
Name
asked
My
about
Child
1,000
party.
people.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Right. Bring
And
a name,
then-
put it in the bowl.
Right. And then finally, we just sent out an email to our friends and family. Maybe I'll read a portion of it right
yeah,
now.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, hi, friends. As some of you know, we've decided to do a little changing of our baby's name. This is a true story. It turns out that Ottilie just does not work for her. And then I probably went on for like another page. And then I included a really cute picture of her to kind of distract people from what we were actually saying.
Exactly. Cute baby picture, distract
Exactly.
everything.
It wasn't really that big of a deal.
No
How
one
did
really
people
cared.
react?
People were like, okay, good.
People were like, they were like, great. I mean, and I
Everyone
honestly
was
just
totally
feel
fine
like, yeah, like we thought it was going to be, it would end the world.
The shame.
Sure.
You have 9 months.
Right.
Did you
Your whole
have
life.
anything gift giving that was monogram?
We have great, generous friends who gave us a lot of beautiful Ottilie gifts, which will now be part of her time capsule.
You could start a company and name it Ottilie.
Yeah, that's true. I figure when
Sells
she's
cute baby
18
things.
and she decides to change it back because in her heart she really feels like an Ottilie, then I can give her all these beautiful
Okay.
gifts.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
let's go to Pamela. Hi, Pamela. You're just sitting here quietly, kind of watching us all
Crazy
talk
name
about trying to
stories.
find the perfect name. And your website, it seems to be a great place for people to go who are exploring
Baby
options.
I know, it was great. Carrie was telling me that she was there every night for hours. It's like, yes, we encourage that.
So what is it about your site? What are some of the most popular names that are going on or trending? Because I know there's a trending
Yes.
thing, right?
Yeah, gender neutral names are really big right now.
Right. Our number one trend on Nameberry for the year ahead is gender neutral names. And we feel that people today are ready for a gender identity for their children that is more inclusive. And broader than it used to be when, the old boy named Sue thing. And we find that especially parents of boys are adopting gender neutral names where it used to be okay for the girls to be more like a boy, but not for the boys to have a gender neutral.
So what are the most popular gender neutral names, would you say?
Hayden is one of the most popular. It used to be only a boy's name. Charlie is hugely popular, very even boys and girls. Justice is a very popular name for both. Emerson is a popular name for both boys and girls. Rowan.
These are some good names.
Beautiful. But none of them start with P, Kristen.
None of them start with P. We've got ours.
What are
What
the
if-
most popular ones that start with P?
I know, I've been trying to guess this. I felt like
Okay, let me get my poker face on.
I
Okay,
know, I
keep
felt
your
like
face on.
Rumpelstiltskin, but my first guess I think was Paxson. And the name Pax, which I think Angelina Jolie used for her son, means peace. That's a great name, and it can also be used for girls. Presley, I'm not sure I see you guys as big Elvis fans, but I could be wrong. That's a name used for both. Puck is another
Puck.
choice, and is very popular for girls in the Netherlands, weirdly enough.
Really?
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
What about Phoenix?
Phoenix.
Phoenix is
Good
good.
guess. Very
How about
good
just
guess.
picking a random fruit like apple? I
What
mean,
doesn't start with a P?
I know. but-
Pineapple?
Pineapple. You
Is that the name?
pineapple.
That's the name.